Sai Ram students, today we are going to do revision for civics and geography. This is first chapter of civics, our life in society, and then we will start with the fourth chapter of geography, weather and climate. So let's start. So our first chapter was our life in society. Already we have learned, but now we are going to do the revision. Why did man feel the need for society? So man feel the need for the society because in the course of thousands of years man had evolved from wandering nomadic way of life to a stable social way of life. Okay. Then a stable and secure community life is essential for the development of individual and society. This means a stable and secure community life is necessary for the development of individual as well as society. When man realized that living in a group provides security, people came together to develop an organized way of life. Means people came together to develop organized way of life when man realized that living in a group provides security. Okay. Then this was one of the main motivations for the creation of society. Okay. Next, the social nature of man. Man is social by nature. We all know man is social by nature. We all basically like to live with one another in each other's company and with the people around us. Yes, students, we all like to live with one another in each other's company with people around us. Okay, then living with people not only make us happy, it is also our need. Yes, it is also a need living with people and it makes us happy. Next, we have many needs. Food, shelter, clothing are our physical needs. These are our physical needs. Food, shelter and clothing are our physical needs. Okay. Once these are satisfied, man gets a sense of stability, but that is not enough. Means once our needs are satisfied, we get a sense of stability, but that is also not enough. So we also have some emotional and psychological needs. Means we have some psychological needs and we also have some emotional needs also. Okay. Next, we like the companionship of our family members, relatives and friends. This feeling reflects our social nature. This means students, we love to be with our family members, relatives and friends. And this feeling reflects our social nature. Next, food, clothes, shelter, education and health are our basic needs. Now, which are our basic needs? Food, clothes, shelter, education and health. Those five are our basic needs. Okay. Now, our development. Every person is born with some qualities and capabilities, but they are dormant. They develop in a society. This means students, every person is born with some skills and talents. Okay. But they are inactive. They develop in a society. We use language to communicate with one another, but we cannot do so at birth. We learn language gradually, means slowly we learn the languages. From the birth, we cannot speak or talk. Our first language is the one that is spoken at home. Yes, our first language is whichever language we spoke at home is our first spoken language. If our neighbors speak different languages, we pick up those two. Yes, if our neighbors speak different languages, as if in our neighborhood, if anyone is speaking Hindi, we start speaking Hindi with them. Or if anyone is speaking Marathi, we speak with them Marathi. So we learn languages from our neighborhoods. School also provide opportunities to learn different languages. We also have the capacity to think independently. School also provides us opportunity to learn different languages. Yes, different subjects, languages are there. English, Marathi, Sanskrit, Hindi. We learn different languages in school. We also have capacity to think independently. Okay. Then society helps in the development of our emotional capabilities and the power to think. So society helps in the development of emotional feelings and power to think. Yes, students, now what is meant by society? Yes, society includes all people, men, women, grown-ups, old people, young children. Our families are a part of the society. So we all are the part of society. Society also includes different groups, institutions and organizations. Means all different groups, institution, as our school is also an educational institution and organizations. So this also includes a society. The interrelationships and interactions between the people, their dependence on one another and sharing also form a part of the society. Means dependence on one another and sharing also form a part of society because the interrelationship and interaction between the people. Okay. Then society is not simply a mob or crowd of people. Means society is not only gathering people together, or it is not only the crowd of people, but a society is formed when people come together to achieve certain common objectives. When certain common objectives are there, then the society is formed and people come together to achieve certain common objectives. Okay. Then in order to fulfill needs like food, clothing, shelter and security, the society has to create a permanent system. Means we have to create a permanent system in order to fulfill needs like food, clothing, shelter and security. Okay. Now the next. Without such a system, the day-to-day affairs of the society cannot be carried out. Means without creating any system, we cannot carry out the day-to-day affairs of the society. Okay. Then a system is essential for the continued existence of the society. Means there should be a system, so we can carry out our day-to-day affairs of the society. So students, now we are going to start with geography, fourth chapter revision, weather and climate. Now students, what is weather? Short-lived atmospheric conditions prevailing at a place and at a given time is called weather. Okay, what is weather? Yes, short-lived atmospheric conditions prevailing at a place and at a given time is called weather. Okay. Next, what is climate? Yes, the average weather condition of a place observed over a long period of time is called climate of that region. Okay, what is climate? The average weather condition of a place observed over a long period of time is called climate of that region. Okay. Now next. Which are elements of weather? Yes. Temperature, air pressure, winds, moisture, precipitation are the elements of weather. Yes. Tell again, which are the elements of weather? Temperature, air pressure, winds, moisture, precipitation are the elements of weather. Okay. Next, what is precipitation? Yes, condensing of vapor in the atmosphere into water droplets or snow particles and their showering on the earth is called precipitation. What is precipitation? Condensing of vapor in the atmosphere into water droplets or snow particles and their showering on the earth is called precipitation. Okay. Now next, which are the forms of precipitation? Yes, rainfall, snowfall, hailstorm, etc. are the forms of precipitation. Yes, tell again. Rainfall, snowfall, hailstorm, etc. are the forms of precipitation. Okay. Now next, the climate of Mahabaleshwar is cool. Why the climate of Mahabaleshwar is cool? Yes, as we move upward from sea level, the temperature of air decreases. Mahabaleshwar is located at high altitude, high above the sea level in Sahyadri mountain. Therefore, the climate of Mahabaleshwar is cool. Why the climate of Mahabaleshwar is cool? Yes, as we move upward from the sea level, the temperature of air decreases and Mahabaleshwar is located at high altitude, high above the sea level in Sahyadri mountain. Therefore, the climate of Mahabaleshwar is cool. Very good. Next, why the climate near the sea is humid? Because of the heating of seawater, water vapor gets mixed in the air. Air near the sea area having higher temperature holds a greater amount of moisture. Therefore, the climate near the sea is humid. Why the climate near the sea is humid? Because of the heating of seawater, water vapor gets mixed in the air. Air near the sea area having higher temperature holds a greater amount of moisture. Therefore, the climate near the sea is humid. That's all for today. Sairam. Thank you.